Hey you guys, it's your girl T, and I want to go ahead and shout out Devin on Facebook. Devin sent me this story I had heard about initially on Friday when it took place. So if you guys haven't heard, a Louisiana pastor was shot Friday. Basically, he was in front of his congregation, he was preaching, and a gunman walked into the church and fatally killed him in front of his entire congregation. The man who killed him was 53-year-old Woodrow Karey. And a lot of people have so much to say online. Folks didn't understand it, but a lot of people are saying there has to be more to the story. Somebody's just not just going to walk into a church and just kill you that bold, that blatant. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing behind that story. And I felt the same way. I felt like there's more to the story as well. You know, sometimes people like to put pastors and deacons on certain levels, but a lot of these pastors and deacons and ministers are also doing dirt on the side. Well, now it's come out today that Woodrow's wife, supposedly 2 days before this killing, she had filed rape charges against the pastor. There have been rumors that the pastor was sleeping with other women in the church, and he's a married pastor and he has children. So what they're saying is that supposedly this was a vengeance killing because he supposedly raped his wife and the wife went down to press rape charges on him. Me being the slight conspiracy theorist that I am, you know, I'm not buying that shit, okay? I'm not buying that the pastor somehow raped this woman. It wasn't until the husband found naked pictures on the wife's phone that she had been sending to the pastor. If you're a victim of rape, you're not going to be sending your rapist nude shots of you and pornographic, sexy pictures of you if you've been raped and you're so scared of this guy. If you've been raped, you're not going to be going back to this man's church. If you've been raped, you're going to tell your husband as soon as the rape happens. You're not going to tell your husband after you've been caught sending naked pictures to the pastor. I think what happened is that this woman was having an affair with the pastor, as so many women do in the church. Not all, but there's quite a few women in the church who are sleeping with their pastors and their reverends, and they know the pastor is married and all that other stuff. This is nothing new. I feel like she was sleeping with the pastor. The husband found out, and in order to save face and still look okay and to basically shift the blame from her being a whore, she lied and said that the pastor raped her. And the husband, being dumb as hell and wanted to basically, you know, protect his wife's image and whatever, he decides to take everything into his own hands. He decides to, you know, go at the pastor and go kill him because the pastor supposedly raped his wife. So I think the husband was stupid. I think he was trying to defend his wife. He was trying to protect his wife's honor. But I feel like this woman was behind everything the whole time. I feel like she was sleeping with the pastor. She was having sex with the pastor. And once she got caught, she had to make up some type of reason, some type of excuse as to why she was sending this man pictures and why they were sleeping together. And she decided to say that the pastor raped her. You know, so this is just insane. This man has lost his life behind a piece of ass. He was married. He was a pastor. He was somebody that people looked up to. People need to be more careful with their dicks. I mean, it should just not be that serious. It seems like some men out here just feel the need to just sleep with any and everybody, and especially when they're married. Had he been able to have enough respect for himself and not sleep with this woman, he'd probably still be alive today. And had she been not so conniving and sneaky, her husband would not be in jail for murder. You know, I feel like she should also be charged. You know, if it comes out that these allegations were false, which I really believe that they are, I feel like she should also be charged as well, because she's just as guilty for pumping up her husband and telling her husband this lie in order to make her husband kill this man. You know, I don't buy that she was raped. I'm not buying that at all. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and post a link down to the story. Check it out. Let me know your thoughts. Do you feel like this woman was raped? And do you feel like, you know, if she was raped, was the husband justified in killing the pastor? Or do you feel like there's more to the story and that the woman was not raped and it was just an affair and basically it was just a ball of lies that's just basically snowballed out of control? So let me know your thoughts on the entire situation. All right, deuces.